Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon, this Friday afternoon, this wet Friday afternoon. I don't know what happened to that lovely sunshine. Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 22. A good person leaves an inheritance to his grandchildren, and the wealth of a sinner is stored up for the righteous. The wealth of a sinner is stored up for the righteous. And yet there's a sense that sinners or people who are inappropriately presenting themselves, they don't give their resources to the righteous. So what is Solomon saying? Well, in the context of a good person leaves an inheritance to his grandchildren, he's looking at the reality of the investment that's coming to a generation and a generation. So there's his children and his grandchildren. So a good person, a righteous person, brings an inheritance to the children and to the grandchildren. And what kind of inheritance does the good person leave to the children and the grandchildren? Well, he leaves the reality of the blessings that he's been able to benefit from as a result of being that good person. So what he's sown, he's reaped. And the reaping of what he's sown has produced enough for his children and his grandchildren. And it's not just a monetary thing, it's a character thing. It's a personality thing. It's like a DNA, a spiritual DNA, a soul DNA, and a physical DNA, because you will be healthier if you do the right thing, because living the right way always enriches the life, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, socially, economically. You are enriched in every possible way. But no such blessing is there for the unrighteous, for the sinner. In fact, they don't really have anyone purposeful to leave the inheritance of what they gain, because there's nothing really to gain. There's nothing to give the children or the grandchildren except the poison of decay, the poison of depredation. So the nothing that they've sown produced nothing for those generations and generations to come. But it's so different for the righteous. If you want to leave an inheritance to those who know you, then you need to live the right way. And the only right way is God's way. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you on Monday, just a few days before Christmas.